Well, what can you say about a March 1st to start? Everyone's P&L is zero except for right now. It's actually most of us in here are green. We took some really nice, effortless trades today that were truly enjoyable to trade. Today was like to describe today was enjoyable, and but also just I want to start with an amazing trade. We have some of the I can't tell you enough. We have some of the most amazing day traders in here. And I'm talking phenomenal traders: Jenny Moore, Raphael, Dave the Trader, Fire, B Trades, Darkside, and of course Palmer. And we're adding, we're looking, we're always growing. But what made today really great was B Trades came in today and handed us a stock that was just on the run. And he spotted out really early on, and he actually tweeted it to everyone to see. It was actually BPTH, and he caught the volume bar early in the morning and alerted the room at around $2.50 to $2.90, and he sold in the fives, I believe, and he told us the stock had room to 7, but it's at 8.5 right now. It hit. It's curling around now. I think the stock is going to take out high of the day. I really do. Volume is tremendous, over almost 50 million shares on a stock that really has no news, which is acting on a pure short squeeze with huge volume and just phenomenal. And they do have a presentation next April, next month on something, but this is getting loaded in front hope. I don't know, just crazy volume. But what made the trade so good was the simple fact that, I mean, where he started from and alerted the whole room on the stock when it started to make its run this morning. And right now, what I see just looking at when I walked in the room, I scalped a little bit here at $7.38, and it got a push to 7.80 in just like in the first 2-3 minutes. Volume is still very thick up here. The buyer up here 150, you can see 156,000. I think the stock, and this is something that I try to show traders not to get shaken out, but whenever you get these parabolic moves, the market makers tend to fill those up before they make a move to the upside. So this move right here, I said, look, you can long it here, but be prepared. They're going to probably take it and fill this gap. If they do, you can add into it. So just take smaller size and then add on to the pull, because they typically will fill that gap, and then they'll rise right back, push back up, and then take out high of the day. So during the webinar, I'm going to see if this is confirmed. And if it does, if we take out this 770, 780 spot, it'll take out high of the day in a blink. It'll be a squeeze like you're going to see. And hopefully we can do it live so you can see it. But it'll look like something like this, where the squeeze just comes in hard and somebody loads real quick, 500,600,000 shares, and just takes off. All right, so, but I just want to give props to where they're due. And you can also see yesterday, there was some serious volume being kicked in as well. From a retail standpoint, it's like people knew something, but didn't want to leak it. And then today, it just, you know, could you imagine 10,000 shares down here at $2? I mean, this is how dries got started. You know, and then look at this. What really is cool is if you look at the 3-year chart, look at this. Are you kidding me? Look where this can go. Look where this, you know, can go. I mean, right now I'm calling points at 932 right here for the chat room. First, I want to hit here, which I've already done. Then I want to hit here, which is around 888, which that's why I want to take out next. Then after that, I want to hit 924, then 983, then 1072, and top off at 12. So as long as this volume gets it kicked in, you see the volume, how they're holding it? Gets through that 750 again, boom. So hopefully we can do this live, or I can show it to you. So if you're long right now at $7, you're going to get paid some serious cash. If you take 250, 300 shares, 500 shares, put your stop orders right here. Give it about 25, 30 cents. But if you added right here, you see the double bottom? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See that defined double bottom? Isn't that gorgeous? Look at it now. Rock and roll. That's how you roll, baby. You see that? Now we hit 740, right? Because they had to fill that gap. They double bottomed here. They curled around. Now we're getting the volume back. Got to kick it up to 756, 760, consolidate, and just rip the shit. And that's what we're going to go after. Okay? But again, this is all from down here when we started this play live in the chat room. And when we do the chart, we're going to show you B-Trades alerts all the way up to here, 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 here. And then he even said, I'm done with it through the 5 spot. But meanwhile, again, once you rip through 760, 780, okay, you were warned. All right. Just have fun. This is a fun Friday. You just want to make money. And what I try to do is teach traders to stop getting shaken out on trades that are pretty much evident where they're going to go. And if you got shaken out here, oh my gosh, oh, it's down 35, 40 cents. That's because you don't understand. You shouldn't be trading this. Okay? If you don't understand what I'm talking about or what to look for, you're going to shake yourself out for no reasons. All you do is you add to your positions. So look at, there you go. Ready? We're going to rack it now. See it? You see it? So in our chat room, nobody should have got shaken out. They would have just added because they knew it was going to gap fill. Look where I'm going to take this thing. This is live trading, traders. You can't get any more beautiful and just excited on a stock that's got potential just to break out and smash through high of the day. But look at that. Look at the volume. Look. 300. Look. Look. Another 120. They're buying 500,000 share lots. Look at this. Another 100 here. Loading up again. All right. So if we can break this 780 right here, I don't even need to look at level 2. I don't need to look at level 2. No reason to. I want to get it up here. Dr. T, you see that? You could have got out 770 if you wanted, or 773. If you're looking for the bigger move, if it comes, you're going to get paid, Dr. T, in between your patients. Get it up that 770. That's the key right there. But right now, you're in the money. And if you add it on that pole, like I told you was going to gap, come on, baby. Bring it up here. You see that volume? I'm trying so hard. Anyway, this is just one trade in here. One out of a dozens. Okay? But it's fun because day traders can come in here and make, take 300 shares, get 60 cents, and make $180. Just because they're in a great room like this. Oh my gosh, here it comes. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. AJ feels it. AJ, I just want to tell you from Palmer, I would have been shaken out on Finco had I not been in this room. I turned 1,000 loss into a $600 gain. Beautiful. That's what it's about. Palmer, I'm proud of you. Good for you. Good for you. All right. All right. I'm going to just keep this abroad and keep it in the corner. And I am watching the corner of my eye as I'm going to be going over the rest of the trades. But if this rips to 8, everyone take a bow, take a deep breath, and go, woo! 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 Wouldn't you rather play and have some fun with a real trader that does this for a living, that could trade small cap, big cap, large cap? Or do you want to go to, here we go, here comes that song, Nevada, AMD, Facebook, Nevada, AMD, Facebook, Nevada. You know why they don't trade this? Because they don't get it. They don't understand it. They don't want to trade it. They'll leave you alone from it. They'll just tell you. They'll make up all these reasons not to trade the stock. And do you know why? Because they don't fucking know how to. They've only been in the business 2, 3, 4 years, and they think they're all mentors. A true mentor can walk you into profits regardless of the stock whatsoever. Doesn't matter. Okay? You can give me any stock anytime, and I'll tell you where it's going to go before it gets there. All right? Anyway, BBTH. So that's number 1. The next one, now, this, come on. Really? I mean, really? This was my paycheck today. I told the chat room I'm going to go along at 101. All right? I made it really clear on my notes. All right? And the reason is because right here, ICPT caught an upgrade from RBC Capital, $130 price target. Boom. Stock was gapping up 4 points. Okay, so what I want to do, the stock is going to go to $107 today. It's going to 107. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Don't argue. It's going to 107 because you know why? You're in the best trading chat room in the fucking world. And I can predict that stock's going to make a nice 6-7 point move today because that's what we do. Okay? So if you have an account with decent size, guess what? You're going to make $1,000 if you buy 500 shares with me. Okay? It's 50,000 buying power. It's not that much, but I'm going to walk you to the promised land. All right? So, but before I get you there, I got to calm the stock down. It's got to take a little breather. So I'm going to take it down to 101 and go long. After that, I'm going to walk this baby to 107 live in front of you. And I'm going to sell this beautiful stock as it goes up. Because it's Monday. Everybody's P&L is the same. It's zero. So I need to make $1,000. All right? So, you ready to see the trade? I want you to sit back and listen and learn. Effortless, effortless, effortless. All right. So you've got it. Here's a 1 day. You see the gap up? Look at 99, 100 close, gap up, 103. What do I got to do? Gap down, fill the gap, go long, 101. Right? So I joined the party right here on that candlestick. Had a limit order ready to go. Took in 500 shares, 101. Then I just sat back. I set limit orders in at 103. I actually set a whole limit order in at 500 shares at 103, but I was talking to Dr. T in the chat room, and she had just come in, and I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to go set another limit order at, I'm going to sell 250, so I reduced my size to 250, and then I put 250 more on 103.50, okay? Because I felt it coming. And do you see what happened? 101, 250 shares sold, and look where it hit. And I sold up again. Hit 103.74. What an effortless trade. Over $1,100 in gains. Anybody in the room could have done it, even if you took 250 shares. Now, I said the stock is going to go to 107, right? Right? Well, look, take a look. 106.53. Oh my God. Who is that trader? If you would have took 100 shares and you said, okay, I can't play 500, but I have about, I don't know, 10,000 buying power, so I'm going to take 100 shares. Okay. So because of that, I'm going to wait for the full 5-6 points to the upside. But I want to make $500 today on my 10 grand. Okay. So buy at 101 with me live and walk it up 5 points. Guess what? 106 you just sold. Guess how much money you made today? $500. You're done for the day. $500 a day, 5 days a week. It's $2,500 a week, $10,000 a month. Effortless. You don't have to think. Just pull the trigger. What was my risk? 99 bucks I was going to add. Why? Because it's RBC Capital. I trust their judgment. I got a really nice base here off the EMA right here. That's right. I said EMA. I said the word. It's not even a word. It's a symbol. So it's an abbreviation. Anyway, everybody's laughing at me now. Sorry. But you see it? See the base right there? I just saw it. Have a nice day. Take it to 107. All right. So that's a done deal. Let's do another one. You ready for another one? BPTHICPT. Let's do another one. I'm going to give you, I think it was Finco, right? We had a couple of them in play like that. Finco, ADSK. Yes. You want to see this one? This is incredible. ADSK, I wanted to go short. So I told the chat room, go short at 168 and add room to 170. Okay? Just don't get scared of it. I promise you, the stock's going to come down at least minimum at 3 points to downside. At least. All right? 3 points to downside. So I just wanted you to get in there short. I want you to see a phenomenal trade. I just want you to relax, take a chill pill, and see what a gap fill looks like. Closed at 163 yesterday. We're gapping up 5. Take short 168 to 170. You want to see where the stock went? You ready? Here we go. ADSK. And this had really good earnings too. See the push up after hours? Pre-market. Everyone goes short. 160, 169, 170. Room to 171 to add. I said it would come down 3 to 4 points. It did that in the first 10 seconds. It ended up coming down to what? 158. Isn't that beautiful? A 10-point pull. That is trading. Isn't that beautiful? 100 shares, 16,000 buying power, 5 points, $500. If you would have stayed the whole round, $800, $900, $1,000. I'm going to give you another one. I want you to sit back and look at this one. Now, this stock is called Splunk. All right. Now, Splunk. All right. I want you to look at the similarities to this trade. All right. I just want you to look. All right. This is what I teach the chat room because the chat room is amazing. We have the most amazing traders in the world. I want you to look back on PANW 5 days ago. You see the earnings play? See how it gapped up and pushed? See the next day? Here's the next day. You see it? It sold off. Guess what the call was that day? The chat room knows. Take PANW short, 262, move to 265, and look for a pull down, a gap pull, back down to 250, 251. The stock ended up giving 10 points. So this morning, I reminded the entire great chat room of Awesomecalls Trading, Splunk trades like PANW. Splunk will give back most of gains, if not all. So go short at 143 in pre-market, give it any pop at the open to 145, and shred this baby down. Because Splunk trades like PANW. Now listen, the chat room you're in has been around, the trader's been around 2, 3, 4 years, maybe 5 tops. He or she does not understand this kind of concept. He or she would not even understand. There's not one moderator in these rooms, especially the ones that have opened up in the last 12 months, that could give you a call like this. You're only going to get this kind of call in here. This is a professional day trading room at a whole nother level. This is a room that will trade any stock, anytime, anywhere, and have a read on it like you've never seen. Okay? This trade alone took me about 12 years to understand, where I can be so confident and tell everyone what to do. And you want to see the written results? Right here. Plain as day. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Splunk. Take short here. Give it room. Short 143. Give it room to 145. Take the stock to 137 and under. Okay, do you want to go back to your Nevada, AMD, Facebook, Nevada, or do you want to make some serious cash? Okay, do you really want to make some serious cash, or do you want to keep doing the same shit you do every day and just level up and go to a whole nother level? Because that's what this stock will do for you. And guess what I wrote? Remember, PMW will sells off the same type of play. So I reminded the chat room, PANW, this is the same type of play. Now, who can do that? Who can write that? Who can put that? Only Awesomecalls Trading. And look at the stock. Here it is. You want to see the 1 day? 1 minute. There's your short. 142, 143 right here, pre-market. Moved to 145, and look at the shred. How about a falling knife? Remember I said 137? It hit 137 in 3 minutes of the opening, about 10 minutes of the opening bell. If you took 250 shares, you would have cleared 7 points. And there was no buyers. That's $1,500 or more in your pocket. $1,500. Gonzalo was telling me, crazy call, boss. All I heard was some serious cash. Yeah, this is beautiful. But this is next level trading. Okay, this is like trading you've never seen in your life. And for 25 bucks, you could have been a part of that today, just to observe it, if anything. You know? Imagine if you had 100 bucks and you were here for a week. You would go, can you give me another one like that? Shit, I do this every day. This is nothing. You know? Seriously. I take pride in this room. I love what we do. Because there's nobody that does what we do. All the copycats have to be in here anyway, just to catch our calls. So, it is what it is. Let's be real. I want to give you another one. You ever traded Foot Locker? You ever traded it before? Foot Locker is kind of like Best Buy. Okay, they're a little bit slow on the downside, but they're kind of like Best Buy. They typically take a little bit of time to come down, but today the stock did pretty good. So I wanted to short the stock at $68 to $70 a share. I wanted the stock to come down to $62 level, at least 3 to 4 points to the downside off the 68 level. So that would have took you down to about 66. 68 minus 4 is 62, right? 68 minus 4 is 64. But when it started to pull, I wanted to go to 64 right away, right there. And then after that, it popped again. And then once it broke this flag, you see this flag right here? I knew right there it was going to, and it broke that area. I knew it was going to go to 62. So I told everyone the bottom will be 62. And I was really adamant about that because they did have really good earnings, but I wanted to short the stock. That's all I could see was short, short, short. But sometimes on this particular stock, Foot Locker likes to take its time. It's like Best Buy. It takes its time. They're very thick. But today, actually, I was really happy and surprised it gave it off early. So I'll show you the stock. I'll give you the call. Foot Locker. Foot Locker, Foot Locker, Foot Locker. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, right there. I'd like to get a little bit more push if it hits the 70. Don't worry. If you take a few here, 67, let it top off, and then write it down 2 to 4 points to the downside. Once it pops and tops, it's going to come down 4 points. So at 68, where you started, room to 70, you're going to get a $64 pull right away. And I said, if you take a few short here at 67, give it room to add because it started to come down. And I'm like, look, get that 68 area, give it to room to 70, and don't worry. Once it breaks 66, the thing is gone. So I gave every inkling short, 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 short the stock because the conference call was going on. So I told traders, be careful in case it pushes to 70 because they're talking. So that's why I gave the 70 as the top area, but to add into it because once the call was done, the thing was going to collapse. And I wasn't kidding. Right? I wasn't kidding. So you want to see it? Foot Locker. 68 short. Room to 70 to add. Don't get shaken out. And within the first 4 minutes, actually the first 5 minutes of opening trade, the stock hit 4 points to the downside, just like I promised the chat room. And then it popped. After it broke the flag, I told everyone go short again. I take it down to 62. And here's the 62 level. What a beautiful fucking trade. Seriously. All you could do is just look at it and shake your head. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What am I doing? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Stop it. Stop it. It's okay. I'm going to give you another one. You ready? Alarm. What? Alarm. I never traded that before. Does that even exist? My chat room doesn't even look at those. Alarm. 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 This was a no-brainer. No-brainer. Okay? I wanted you to go long the stock. And the reason is because this morning they were really defending it on my scan service. I'll show you. Oh, you don't have a scan? Oh, it's because your chat room doesn't pay for it for you. Okay, so what I was looking for on alarm, as I went over here and I pulled up alarm, and the first thing I like to do is get comments on it. And right there, I got raises. See Raymond James? 58 to 70. Strong buy. Strong buy. Jeffrey, 71, 60 to 71. Oh, they want to buy this baby. See that? That's all I need to know. They really want, and they raised it too. Okay, so they want to buy this weakness. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go long, add on the pull, and I'm going to rip this thing up through the 60s. All right. So I didn't want anybody to get shaken out because I knew where the stock was going to go, and I walked this up live. I was an ICPT, but I swear to God, if I had another opportunity at this, I would have loaded at least 350 shares minimum, because it was too easy for us to read. So I looked at the stock this morning pre-market. I said, go ahead and go long here. Add on the pull, and they got a nice fat finger pull. And then right here was the perfect opportunity to get in. Right there. I see it coming up. You could just see it. It held a really nice 58 level. And if you had added 60 and 58, you would have had a 59 average. Look where it went. It just ripped all the way to 62.50. It would have gave you plenty of time to trade this stock, even if you got in late. And I was telling them, get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. I kept saying it over and over, get in there. 200 shares, 300 shares, 200 shares, 400 shares, 300 shares, 100 shares, get in there. Don't argue with me, get in there. And then 2.5 points to the upside. Boom. Have a nice day. It was that simple. It was seriously. And you know what? Then the famous double top came. Look at that double top. Want to see a phenomenal double top? Look at that. Boom. It said no more. Sorry. And as soon as I called that out, it's done. And it just right back down. So from a short seller standpoint, you could have killed it on that trade. So I do think the stock will end up going right back up anyway over the next few days. I do. They do like that stock. I'm going to give you another one. Finch or Finco. Let me take a look at either one. I want to see which one I gave the best call on because they were both good calls. Palmer made money on Fitch, I think, or Finco. Finco. I'll show you this. I'll show you the call. Let's see. What did I say? Finco. I said pull back to 22 and under, then long it. And Fitch, I said 32 to 26. So both of them did pretty good. Okay, so let's go to Finco because I really like this one for a 2 to 3 point pullback. All right, Finco had really good earnings. So I'll show you the stock. And we'll push towards 40, then pull it down. That was PBYI. Right, that one turned out pretty good too. I hit the 40, hit 40, 45 just now. But anyway, let me go to Finco. Finco and Fitch. Okay, so I'll just do both of those. Finco and Fitch. I'm sorry, I've never traded those before. Oh, I'm sorry. You're in the wrong room. So it's okay. It happens, you know. When you're in a shitty room, what are you going to do? You're only limited. Can't help it. Okay, you see these two? All right, see, this one had blowout earnings on Finco. And I believe Goldman liked Fitch after earnings too. And they called a $40 price target. So on Fitch, I wanted you to go long the open to $31 a share. I actually put between 30 and 32, which is 31 a share. And then I wanted you to short the stock. I did want 26 on the downside to fill some of this gap, but it didn't come down that low. It ended up stopping at 28 on a dime. But the trade setup was just absolutely stunning because I said go long at the open, rip it up to 30 to 32, scale in short, which is a 31 average, and just yank the crap. And look at that, baby. Isn't that beautiful? Straight up. Knew where it was going to go. I knew exactly where it was going to go. It was done. Then this one, it made a huge pop after hours. So this one I basically called fine. I wanted you to short the opening, but give it room to 26 to add, I said, and then just tear the stock down to $22 a share. So this was really what I was looking for. Take the short, room to 26 to add in case it's squeezed, and just take it down. So if you came in the room, you took 250 shares, you added a 26, you would have had a 25-something average. But even on your 250 shares, it would have still yanked and pulled, and I was looking for 22 and under, and then go long. And look at the call, 22 and under, and it popped right back. And then after it popped a little bit, it gave it up a little bit more, and just ended up coming down in full gap fill to 20 and under. So a phenomenal call, regardless. I love these kind of earning plays where I could just kind of read them and understand them, and I love giving them to the room because and I've never traded Farfetch in my life. I never traded Finco either. It's the first time in 15 years. I just look at the chart and go boom. So anyway, so that's tonight's reads: BPTH, ICPT, ADSK, Splunk, Footlocker, Alarm, Finco, and Fitch. All right, let's take a repeat. What's going on our BPTH while talking to you? BPTH. Oh, see that beautiful flag? Look how thick that is. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, they're just building a nice base right here. This is a phenomenal base. See how thicker, more wider it is than this? Yeah, nice thickness. Just want to see it just take up and just rip. But mostly everyone should have been green in the money because they gave plenty of opportunity for everyone to get out here, here, and here, 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 and here, and here. But let's see where it takes us. It's really got a nice base off this flag. So, all right, so we'll keep an eye on it. Anyway, other than that, what a great day. What a great day. It was nice to see Janny come on the mic and Dark Side on my break. They killed it. Guiding traders into the afternoon, mid-morning, and afternoon trades. I came back, did a little bit. What did you consider BPTH overnight? I have to see how it trades out. I can't say anything until towards the end of the day, but I'm going to leave here at 12. It's actually 12 now, so I'm just going to give it a little bit more time and then I'm out of here. But I want to thank you for joining us in Awesome Calls Trading. I want to thank you so much. We had a phenomenal February. Just tons of new clients coming in, monthly subscribers. I had a client today just sent me their a great guy just sent me his checking account. He's transferring his funds. Apparently he sold a house and got 150 grand. He's like, AJ, what can I make on 150 grand? And I told him, you probably make about 1,000 a day in here, especially if you took the ICPT with me. He goes, that's all I want to do. I want to spend the rest of my life just day trading alongside you. So he's transferring his money to his platform and he's going to trade with us on Monday. So I was really excited for that. That was really cool. Got that first thing this morning on a DM. And this is our pre-market game plan we put out every morning, 12 ideas minimum. I spend hours before the market opens. I write it all down. This is my Twitter feed. I am AJ Trader 7, the real AJ. So welcome aboard my feed. And if you ever want to join over the weekend, today, and just take a little bit of time to talk to all the traders in the room. And, you know, right here, this is beautiful. Just Discord, just growing. We're 839 members, 180 people online. Started a month ago with 600 as a base, and we're up over 240 more members since. It's run by the great Dark Side, and we are trying to get that thing to 1,000 people. So, and the room is growing. We're growing. Discord's growing, and it's a phenomenal place to trade. I hope to see you on Monday. And if you want to join us, just come over here. Click right here and rock and roll. And I'm going to close out my platforms today. Thank you so much, and I will see you all on Monday morning. God bless. Take care, and thank you. Bye-bye.